G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and today I'm on my way to the Festival Theatre, and I'll be working for Ticketek, and I'll be selling tickets to Beauty and the Beast, and it's a very popular program, and it will be selling out, I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's sold out tonight, so I don't have to do any actual selling, but my presence is required, so it should be a good shift. Today I went for an interview at I want to say a coffee shop, but it's a coffee shop in the middle of a shopping centre, a local shopping centre. So if I do get the job, it'll be conveniently close, but just far enough to be slightly inconvenient. I'll still have to get public transport to and from. I can walk it, but it's just a little bit too far to be walking comfortably. So that's a little bit of an annoyance. The woman that ran the company was very busy, and I find it weird that, like, I can understand it though. The people that often do the barista work, the owners of the coffee shops and things, they have this obsession with their coffee machines because they're expensive, right? And that's understandable. But their obsession is that they're the only people that can make the coffee. Only certain people can make the coffee, which is fine because I don't want to make coffee. I did do a barista course, but you've got to practice and you've got to memorize the different types of coffee and the styles of coffee and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot to it, and I thought doing that course would open a lot more doors than it does, and it doesn't. So yeah, so my job would be, if I get it, would be just taking orders to people's tables. Pretty easy stuff, right? It's not rocket science at all. And you just gotta have a bit of customer service and serve people with a smile and all that sort of stuff, and fairly really easy stuff. But the woman was too busy to actually interview me, so she got one of her like second in charge people, and who interviewed me, and it was only like a few questions, and I'd already answered them in the email. But then she asked me how old I was. Now, in Australia, as far as I know, now there will be people that will hopefully correct me if I'm wrong, but it's actually illegal to ask somebody their age when it comes to job interviews and things like that, because it can be used to discriminate and whatnot, which is a shame, really. And I know that there are people telling me in the comments of a Facebook post that not only is it illegal, but that they've experienced ageism and discrimination based solely on that, regardless of whether you can do the work or not. They are looking for like a younger look, which is a real weird thing, because I took a look at the overcast sky there. I took a look at the demographic of the people that were like drinking coffee at the coffee shop, and those people are all older than me, and I just find it's illogical not to have people that your customer base can relate to. Like if you had a coffee shop and all the staff were teenagers, if you were elderly, you'd feel a little bit uncomfortable. Not discriminatory, but it's a different vibe, But anyway, so I've been working every day since Thursday. Thursday I was just moving boxes. once again at the festival theatre to once again Beauty and the Beast, and they were like all the tiaras and all the bracelets, and I think before the week before I was moving the programs that you get when you buy a ticket or when you go there, and you know, cool job. Last night I worked at the South Australian Film Corporation, and that was a function for the 50th anniversary of a movie that starred Jack Thompson, and it was like a 50th anniversary. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with S. I think it's like Some Other Sunday or something like that. I'll have to Google it, and I will put it right here in the text. And yeah, it was interesting. Jane Lomax-Smith, the Mayor of Adelaide, and former Premier Mike Rann were there. There was some local celebrities from like TV shows from the 80s and 90s that I was there, and I sort of remembered them, but I didn't remember their names and things like that. But the job was basically to walk around with a drink tray of sparkling wine or Cooper's Pale Ale. Easy stuff. So tomorrow I will be back at the Adelaide Oval and at the Billy's Pie Shop. So that'll be pretty cool. And then Monday I'm working at the Wavell Showgrounds, and yeah, things like that. So things are slowly but surely looking up. I have decided to reapply for Centrelink and welfare again, even though it seems like I'm working. I just got to the point where the work is not consistent enough. Now I am going to still ask around and see what people have to offer, and I know that there's a bit of a waiting list as well with welfare, but what choice do I have? And I know people have told me ages ago there shouldn't be any shame in doing it, but I know that you mention it here on YouTube and your video gets downvoted and stuff like that, which is unfair, because those same people that downvote videos would never ever give you the job because they're too worried about their own financial, economic security, right? Their own job security and stuff. That's what greed does to you in a capitalistic system. But I do want to keep this positive. This is a longer video, but please click like if you liked it, and please hit subscribe. And if you want to, please watch another video here, another video here, and I'll catch you in the next video. The password, the code word, if you've watched this long, is LEAKS, L-E-A-K-S, and I'll be in the next video. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.